Red Dead Redemption 2, 30 frames per second. Nobody gives a flying shit that that game is only 30 frames. People love the game and have fun with the game. It doesn't matter. If you love the game, you will play the game, you will have fun with the game. Correct. I was fine playing it. The base. Since they have improved it, now there's all the different modes you can go. I think I'm playing on performance mode, to be honest with you, just because I play so many sessions, I play so many hours per day, and I'm staring at a screen for like 12 hours a day that I pretty much put every single game that I play on in performance mode. So I'm targeting 60. I think you could do uncapped if you want. Matter of fact, I don't even remember uncapped being a thing before. And we could tell it visuals and go back, and doesn't matter. You just play the game and have fun.
When your ship landed, I feared the robots would shoot you on sight. I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community. But you come during a delicate time. Everyone will seek to use your arrival to further their own ends.
Franklin, it's so good to be back in Crucible.
What? I most definitely have never met you. A traveler like yourself must go many different places. You must have me confused with someone else. I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the Pragmatist Society.
Nadie está quejando en la puerta. No sé, aún están durmiendo. Pero cuando empiece de quejar, tenemos que dar la comida. Qué raro, ¿no? Ya lo sé, es muy raro. So Chris and I, we're marveling. It's like 5 o'clock, and normally Leia is at their door, just scratching and crying about food. Oh, hang on, I got a message from my brother. And none of the cats have been asking for food right yet. Hang on.
I do have a society to manage. Is something the matter?
That was my brother letting me know that we might not do Lotro tonight. We'll see. The kids were at a pumpkin patch all afternoon, and they still haven't gotten home. So, by the time they do chores and stuff, we'll see. We're gonna wait and see. We're waiting. We're waiting on my sister-in-law to tell me whether or not she thinks that the kids are gonna be up for it or not, because they'll have to do chores still, and it depends on how cranky they are from being out all day. Correct, Blueface. As long as it's fun, that's the only thing that matters, is the fun. I know, JD. You'll have fun playing a video game? What a concept.
I do have other business.
You know what, Roosevelt?
Well, it is gratifying that even after all these years, my name isn't entirely forgotten. You see, I was an American president. Well,
Good
not
for you.
literally, but in a sense I was. Everyone that lives here are clones. Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know. When we die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound to an outsider.
In a second. Dun, 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 dun. Why would they make this a multiplayer game? It's a single player game. Have any of Bethesda's games ever been multiplayer? I'm not talking the online version. I'm not talking Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76. I'm talking about all of the mainline single player RPGs that Bethesda makes. Have they ever been multiplayer games? The answer to that question is no. So why would they make this game a multiplayer? When I see people complain, oh, it should have been multiplayer. It'd be so much better if it's multiplayer. I don't want to play it if it's not multiplayer. It needs to
There's
be like
something
No
the
Man's
matter.
Sky. It needs to be like Elite Dangerous. It needs to be like Star Citizen. Go play those games. Go play those games. I don't want this game to be like those games. I want this game to be its own thing. Who are you people and what's going on? This is
I
not
can see
DLC,
how
no. This is
confusing
part of
this
the main
may
game.
be, even frustrating.
There have no,
But
there's only
any
one DLC, which is
consolation,
Shattered Space, which
many
is
of us feel the same,
separate.
and we live here. After decades, centuries of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. The robots clone us for a reason, their so-called mission. But what that is and what we should do about it is something the societies disagree about. Sometimes violently. It's best you meet with the other societies, and after, I promise I'll explain the pragmatism.
Yep, Shattered Space. I'll hold you to that promise, Franklin.
Please do. Word has been sent, so the street should be full again. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not take advantage of your ignorance. Go speak with the Monirinas and Genghis Khan.
Welcome to town, stranger. Consider me part of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt Earp, and I'd be most pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay. For a modest fee, of course.
We were talking about this earlier. What's happening right here is my favorite. I've done 2 Instagram shorts, TikTok shorts, YouTube shorts about this right here. This is my favorite type of Bethesda jank. Is when you have a random NPC who will show up in the background and like just either randomly stare at you or be like pacing in the back. It's so much fun. All right, didn't figure Wyatt Earp would run a hotel.
You and me both there. I do the best I can
There
to
he
uphold
goes,
the
wandering
law.
up. I don't remember
Societies make that
if you
difficult.
get
I
companions
expect
here
I've
or
had as
not.
much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can. Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind on that.
I'll keep my law breaking to a minimum then.
I can work with that. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you.
See what you got.
At once.
Alien broth. Creature jam. Oh, he's just got stuff I don't need. I need a room.
I have been known to rent rooms to those in need. Not rightly sure how this works. Never really had visitors. You want the room for the night? Longer?
Give it to me for a week.
I can't rightly recollect anyone staying in my rooms that long. You'll be the first.
Now, technically, where is the room, by the way?
A pleasure talking with you.
You're the most exciting thing that's happened, well, ever.
So this
You're
has
the
got to
talk
be
of
it,
Crucible.
but I don't know which one would be my room. Don't know that it matters. 'Cause apparently I could sleep in that one. Oh,
The
that must have been it.
pragmatists are the only ones who
Yeah,
see
because the other
Crucible
doors
for
are
what it
locked.
really is.
The mission is a lie, but we have a chance to build a real life here on Crucible. Roosevelt is the only one that really cares about us as people.
3 years ago?
I don't really
Change is coming.
remember.
10 more years. Maybe a couple earlier
The
than
mission
that.
will succeed one day.
I can tell.
You can hear the howls at night. The defenses have to hold.
Alright, we got somebody over here to talk to.
I just wish the societies could get along.
No queries are being answered at this time.
I had hoped you would visit me. Good. Know that you stand before Queen Amanirinas of the Kush, queen of a dead kingdom on a dead world. But I earned my name, and even the sands of time cannot take it from me.
You know you're not really a queen.
You walk our land a few footsteps and think you know everything. If you don't believe me, know you are not alone. Some clones deride me behind my back. I know this, but I feel in my bones that I am a Manirinas for true. The great and the terrible to those who would oppose me. I remember things no one has told me. Memories of faces, betrayers, lovers, allies,
¿Por qué?
and enemies. And the smells.
Él
The
va a
right
buscar comida
scent.
cuando tú sales.
And I close my eyes.
Por eso razón
And
no
I
están
can
quejando.
picture all of it
Okay.
so vividly. It aches my heart. My home. My kingdom.
¿Y por qué no está en la cama? Alright, I'll withhold my
You
judgment.
are wise then. I know how it must sound. Once, I called upon mighty armies.
Review for
However,
Ghost of Yotai is
on
out
Crucible, I still
as of
live.
this morning. Final
Have
review.
you heard of the believers? Have
You
you
check
heard
that out
of
over on
the mission?
YouTube.
We are the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems to bring in a new glorious age and break the endless cycles of oppression and greed.
Could you tell me about the mission?
So many scoff at the mission. Before we are reborn here, there are words all of us are told. That we are the chosen. We are meant to better ourselves. To learn, grow, and thrive. All of us represent the greatest figures in our history. Who better to lead the settled systems to a new golden age?
And you want me to help with this?
If we could do it ourselves, we would have, years ago. I do not care if you think my plan is insane. But what I want,
Are you trying to
we
sneak?
want
He's not
is
going to
a
let you
chance to
sneak
prove
out.
to
He's
the facility
already
we are
awake.
ready. When someone has achieved their potential, the facility is supposed to set us free among the stars. But the machines have been breaking more and more over the years. And no one has ever been deemed worthy. I need your help to properly fix the facility so that we can prove ourselves and claim our birthright.
I'll hear you out, but no promises. Well, how about maybe none of you are ready?
Surely someone, anyone by now would have learned the lessons the facility sought to teach. No, the machines have not aged well. The crises break upon our beach, each one greater than the last.
What is the facility?
The facility is another place on this very planet. A place
Oh,
we
I
cannot go
vaguely remember.
as much as we dream of it.
It's like a ship or something.
Then listen well, outsider. You must go to the facility. The robots and what drives them is not here. The facility is where they come from. Somewhere far to the east. None of us can travel there.
I've only
But
ever
you
done this
can.
quest line
Go
once,
there,
and I only have vague
please.
memories.
And see if the facility can be repaired. Then report back to me.
Alright, I also need to talk to Genghis Khan, and then I think I have to go back to Franklin after that, because I'm pretty sure I sided with Franklin when I did this the first time.
Stranger! Weapons out! They come! There will be blood! The man from the stars. Come to see me.
You ready to go out,
And
buddy?
you're not afraid to get your hands dirty.
Come here.
I guess the world out there is not so different than here.
Ready to go out? Yeah.
Genghis Khan, a pleasure to meet you.
You ready? Did mommy just leave you alone? Did she leave you alone in here? Is it dinner time? Yeah. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Yeah? You wanna go? Let's go get some dinner. Be right back.
Is this silence some sort of test? You are not addled, are you? Do not test my patience. You are not addled, are you?
All right. Had to feed all the cats.
Do not test my patience.
You're one of the most terrible butchers in all of history.
My namesake, yes. A terrible, terrible person. But me, I'm really just a lowly prisoner, stuck on this pitiful planet. I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no concern to you. You cannot be fully human if you trap yourself behind walls.
Hang on, I got a bunch of messages that came in. Why are you really out here?
I would provide fresh meat for my society, so we don't get fat off the robots. Franklin and I see eye to eye on very little, but even he appreciates this.
No low shirts tonight, everybody.
I always hope to see.
So we'll
some
stream
means of
we'll be
escape.
streaming for a while longer since I'm not
Perhaps
doing low shirts
our
tonight.
luck has finally changed. The robots taught me many things any Mongol would know. So, hunting game, even such as this, is little challenge to me. So Franklin told you of us. Oh, that we're clones? Some of us think that makes us special. That the deeds of our namesakes are somehow ours. But that is blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you. Same as anyone.
I think okay, yep. I think the science would back your view.
Would it?
I already had 2 cups of
You
coffee
would know
before I
better
started,
than
so
I.
I'm good.
But all this talk gets us nowhere. Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damned robots, trying to play their roles in a broken game. The renegades will not submit, and one day we will be free.
So the Crucible is a prison.
A prison of the mind and the body. Crucible holds out a throne and says, "Obey, and it is yours." But thrones are meant to be taken, not handed to you by a machine. But it is a tantalizing lie that keeps the others in line.
What would you do if you escaped?
I do not know. Everything outside of Crucible is unknown to us. I imagine the settled systems are not so settled that a man who does not shrink from violence can't make a place for himself, though.
If the renegades are so tough, you shouldn't need me.
If Crucible had not hobbled us, we wouldn't. I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far or disobey too much, then death. Crucible holds our lives in its hands. But now, the robots have made a grave mistake. You can go where none of us can. You hold our future in your hands, and all the societies know it.
Well, Crucible really kills you.
Oh yes, you can go 1 or 2 miles from Crucible, and you drop dead. I have no knowledge of medicine, but it's probably poison. It boils my blood to be subjugated like this. But too many of the clones are sheep. As long as their pens are clean and comfortable, they bleat their arguments.
Okay. If I free you, I have a feeling many people will suffer.
Even if you think I deserve this cage, does everyone? If you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart. Doesn't she deserve the stars she craves? You know of the facility, yes? Go there and make the machines let us leave. It is not much to ask, and it will set us free.
That's right, Shiny. Bethesda fans unite! Frantic wants to know, is Starfield as bad as people have made it seem? If you're a smooth brain, the answer to that is yes, Starfield is the
I
worst
hope
game
your
of all
arrival
time.
doesn't mean more violence.
But if you're someone with an actual IQ and can think for yourself and you like Bethesda games and you've appreciated like Skyrim and Oblivion and Fallout 4 and Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 and you like Bethesda games and you're a Bethesda fan, then Starfield is a good game. So
You don't
don't
get
be
old
a
on
whiny
Crucible
bitch.
unless you're smart.
Don't be gullible. Don't
FDR
be a
is the
smooth brain.
wisest of us.
And you too can have fun playing video games just like I do.
So, you have heard from the
Pretty
other
simple.
societies. I must confess I'm very curious what an outsider thought of them and their positions. You might be the first objectively neutral party we've ever come across.
Hang on, I gotta check something here.
I do have a society to manage.
Huh. ESO is a good game, yeah. Yeah. And yes, Gray. I gotta love those troll comments. So for those of you who weren't paying attention today, we launched a new
I
line of
do
merch
have
this
other
afternoon.
business.
Here, I'll drop a link in chat here in a second. So the new line of merch went live. This is a joke from all of the people. We've had quite a few people who have come in and, made comments about my wife, and talked about her being a paid actress, things of that nature. And we've had a few people kind of come in and make comments about how I'm some sort of a cuck or something and that my wife's boyfriend. And I always just joke, well, I'm happy for my wife's boyfriend because my wife's boyfriend pays for everything, and that's how I'm able to do what I do is because my wife's boyfriend is such a kick-ass boyfriend. I'm happy to let him pay for everything. So we just launched today my wife's boyfriend line of merch is now live across our store. I'm dropping a link in chat for everybody. So you can check that out at your leisure. Pick up a shirt, coffee mug, whatever you want to at your leisure. Baba Yaga says, yeah, but you make money from it, others don't. How does that have any relevance to the conversation? I make money from every game that I play. I have fun playing video games. I play video games for a living. How does that have any relevance whatsoever in regards to whether or not a game is fun? Like, if you want to have fun playing a video game, play the video games for fun. Like, if you aren't having fun playing a video game, that is a you problem. If your sense of wonder has died and your inner child has been smothered because you're an incel living in your mom's basement and you hate the world around you, that's a you problem, not a me problem. But how does me making money playing video games have any impact whatsoever on, like, the fun factor? That's silly talk is what that is. We don't have any beanie. There's no beanies available, unfortunately, John Kuhn. I would love a beanie, but the merchant we use, not just this merchant. I have so many colors in the logos that we can't print on beanies at the moment because the beanies only allow 3 or 4 colors to be used, and I've got more than 3 or 4 colors in our logos and our images. So unless I design some sort of black and white logo for beanies. We don't do beanies at the moment. We do t-shirts and hoodies and coffee mugs and water bottles and stuff. I think some of the greatness of your original source may live in you. Think of what you could accomplish.
It takes more than a great person to achieve great things. Their traits need to match the circumstances. I fear we would be ill-equipped to do anything except sow chaos.
Yeah, if you're not having
The
fun, find a
facility
different
has
game for sure.
gathered some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history. It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they see appropriate. Setting us all loose and Potter as a whole would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves.
This is why I sided with him the first time. Tell me your plan.
Certainly. It is
Yeah, I love
evident
the
that
grown-ass
the
man
facility
playing
is
video
decaying.
games. Serious.
It is both unsustainable and unwise for us to fix and maintain the status quo. Our community must be weaned off the machines, learn how to build, grow, and govern ourselves, allowed to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation, and die when our allotted time is finished. One day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just not there yet.
Well, that's a good goal. Count me in.
You have no idea how profoundly grateful I am to hear that. Go to the facility and see what can be
I
done.
saw Co Carnage post something about the typing battle game. Like, it's a battle royale game, but it's like a typing game. I mean, it's an interesting concept.
Over here. Hey, we need to talk. Listen, it's not safe to talk here. It's about Roosevelt. There's something you need to know.
I'm all ears.
Thank you. There's a, well, cave just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
I'll go now if it's that
I'll
important.
meet you at the cave.
I think I have to track that mission. Yeah, there we go. Nope, I don't use any creations, no mods whatsoever. I will be doing the Watchtower creation for in December. I think December-ish. That'll be the first time I've ever done a creation product of any kind. I might do it in November, actually. I don't actually know yet if it's going to be November or December. It's going to be whenever I finish Outer Worlds 2 and then get through Karn and the other things I have going on. We have a very busy schedule for October into mid-November.
You came. I just can't take a chance. These clones, they're psychotic, crazy. If they find out, I'm sorry. I just can't take the chance.
Take a deep breath. Okay, here's the part where you reveal who you really are. I don't remember about this.
How did you know? But you're right. I'm not Wyatt Earp. I wish. God, how I wish I was. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
That must be a terrible burden. Who's H.H. Holmes?
He was a deranged lunatic on old Earth. In the 1890s, he owned a hotel. He'd lure people there in this crazy hotel with all sorts of terrible rooms. but I'm not him. You gotta believe me.
Do I still play Dune? On Tuesdays, twice a month. Whenever they do the tax cycle is when I log in and play for a couple of hours and do base maintenance and stuff. Usually for about an hour. They're very short streams. There's nothing for me to do. I've already completed all the game content. And we were talking about this in Discord today. Most of us who were playing Dune are going to be basically abandoning our mega bases, and we're going to be putting everything in the bank storage since they've increased the bank storage stuff. And we're just going to be reducing down to small bases and just basically hunkering down and waiting for the next story update, because there's no reason to keep logging in every 2 weeks.
Outsiders are stranger than I'd imagine. It's like a living nightmare. If you go to the facility, I know you'd find out who I am. And if you let any of these bloodthirsty maniacs know, they'd kill me. But no, that wouldn't be the end. Every time my new clone would appear, death, torture, pure hell. I'm afraid it's you or me. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, persuade.
I just don't see a way
Do I have an
out.
auto persuade open? I do. Be Wyatt or be the hero. You can choose that auto persuade.
I mean, no. I guess. Maybe you're right.
Why do I have to persuade him again? I thought I had an auto persuade.
I can wish it a million. I don't want to die. I'm gonna trust you, okay? Just don't tell anyone. This never happened.
Creepy critters. Oh, you fucker. Oh, they're way over there.
I am unable. Repair not possible.
I don't need any boot rear.
Catastrophic damage.
Ew. Creepy egg sacks. Okay, my health is actually quite low. I didn't even notice that. Those things actually hurt quite bad. I don't have any points in melee, so I should probably stick to ranged. I managed to break into the top floor. This is a spaceship, as we all assumed. The records call it the Galathea. Most of the ship has been stripped down, but amazingly the comm system was operational. There was a message from another ship called the Beagle. When I played the transmission, it was just raw noise. I will try to go back tonight. The confinement is driving me crazy day after day underground. I think Genghis is right. Escape is our only option. Dun, 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 dun. Nyeh. Space roaches, man. Today I'm here new. They tell me I was here before, that I have been reborn. I have the knowledge of his son Kublai and his accomplishments of being the founder of a great empire to rival any in history. The machines tell me something I am not. I'm someone I am not. I will not play by their rules. Correct, JDL. If you can build a base on a basic sub-fief and you do not pay taxes, correct. However, you still have to log in to maintain that base, and I think that is what most people are growing very tired of, is the need to log in on a continual basis to pay taxes and to keep the power running. Those are the things that are becoming very tedious to do because we've all finished the storylines. So it's kind of like, well, what's the point at this point, you know? It's this one little tiny thing that I think I love Dune Awakening as a game. I think it's a great game, but even I am growing tired of needing to log in every couple of weeks to do that shit. It's like, nope, I don't have to, it's busy work. I'm literally logging in to do busy work and not playing game content. So, uh, but I still love the game and think it's a great game, and I don't want it to go anywhere. But that is a pressure point that they're going to have to work on long term. Um, because even hardcore veterans, I mean, I'm in the official content creator team for Funcom, right? I've been part of that group for probably over a year and a half now. I think we're closing in on 2 years. And I support Funcom and I love the game and everything else, but even I will criticize that particular aspect of the game as just not being fun. And the moment you start losing the fun, that's a problem. Because I don't have any fun when I log in and I'm forced to I'm literally just logging in every 2 weeks to pay taxes and grinding flower sand so that I can make more super lube to keep the major generators that I have going, and I only have enough spice residue to keep those batteries going till the end of the year. After that, I'm not going to go to the deep desert to farm spice just so that I can keep a base going while I wait for story content. Like, there's no point in doing that. So, one of the things that I'm doing, and I think many people in our guild are doing, is we are basically, now that they've expanded, the last patch, which was last week, they've expanded the bank slots by a huge amount. So, most of us are breaking down all of our major bases, and we're taking all of the tier 6 production facilities and everything that took spice and all of these deep desert resources, and we're taking all of that stuff and we're putting it in storage in the bank, and then we're going to abandon our big bases, and then we're going to reduce everything down. I'm going to build a Solito replicator of my small base. I'm also going to abandon that one to the sand, and then I'm going to just take my ornithopter, and I'm going to go just park in Arakeen and wait for a story update. Then what I'll be able to do is then log in, go play the story mode. If I need to have a base for anything like repairs or anything like that, I can have a Solita replicator on hand. I'll have all the resources in my bank to build a very quick base for basic gameplay, but I'm not doing any like deep desert stuff, so there's no point. So I understand why they don't have like an escrow system, which other games do, but at the same time, it's a struggle point. It's going to be a struggle point for casual players, because I'm still willing to log in every couple of weeks, because I can stream and make money while I'm playing. But the average gamer who is just a casual person, they're not going to be willing to do that. And even I am not willing to do it anymore, which is why I'm doing what everybody else is doing, which is coming up with a long-term solution of being like, I'm not going to be logging in every 2 weeks just to pay taxes and find batteries for my base shields. Like, the sands can claim my base, and I will park my character, and then I will log back in the next time there's a story update, and I will play for the 10 to 15 hours that the new story is live. And honestly, to be honest with you, if I have everything fully repaired, I can get 50 hours of gameplay without needing to actually have a repair kit or a repair station on hand. So if I have everything repaired, I don't even need a base, to be honest with you, man. Like, I can just I could probably play through 2 or 3 story updates before I need an actual base to like drop a repair station to like repair my gear and stuff. Water is like the only thing, but even water is not that hard to come by. If you've got a dew harvester, just run around and gather dew at night. Correct, it's like doing dailies. I don't do dailies in any game that I play, so. Genghis somehow got a hold of explosives. Last night we woke to a thunderous din. The facility has been repeating incessantly, containment breached. It is maddening. An expedition was sent to the outside this morning. They report predators. Deadland, all about. Amelia and Amanarinis are furiously working to come up with anything that can be used as a weapon. I tried to get into the facility's inner sanctum to no avail. There's nowhere to hide, nothing to do but wait. I somehow missed talking to Amelia. I think we have to keep going this way. A lab outfit? What does that look like? Ew, hideous. Drop. I don't know how to figure this out. I may have to do some more testing with this. So I've got Streamlabs is doing when someone follows the channel, it says thank you and everything else, but it's not doing. There's supposed to be a line of dialogue that it does every once in a while. It's an automated line of text that says, hey, don't forget we're multi-streaming in all these places. Make sure to follow along. And it is not triggering. And I do not know why. And I've followed all the instructions, and it's driving me nuts when I can't figure something out and it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Alright, I don't know where we need to go from here.